at the conference, the title of our poster is How Different Football Game Formats Affect the Physical Demands of High School Students in Physical Educational Teaching. The physical education sessions have the purpose to lead the students to a healthy lifestyle by inducing high levels of physical activity. And in order to do that, they need to be dynamic, intense, and stimulating for the students. But how intense are they? How demanding are they? That's the quest of our study. So the objective of this study is to understand how different game formats and different positions impact the physical demands of high school students in a PE class. Our sample was composed of 13 students between the ages of 14 to 16. They were divided in three teams. The sport chosen was soccer, and the framework of the games was six-minute games with four different game formats, and this was chosen in order so the students played at least one game format, or at least every game format. They were divided in three positions: field player, advanced goalkeeper, or fixed goalkeeper. Um, the game formats are divided into fixed goalkeeper or advanced goalkeeper, and with constraints and without constraints. The variables we chose was heart rate, the mean heart rate for the physiological stress, and the player load and distance covered for the biomechanical load. These two variables, the player load and the distance, are more correlated to the stress induced in the muscles, bones, tendons, and ligaments. The results showed that there were no differences between game formats in any of the metrics chose. Um, However, there were differences in the biomechanical load variables between field players and the both goalkeeper positions, such as advanced and fixed. There were no differences between the advanced goalkeeper and the fixed goalkeeper. However, we can see that the advanced goalkeeper had a slightly higher physical demand compared to the fixed goalkeeper. Um, we can see that in every game format there were high levels of physical exertion, and this is possible to see when we see the mean heart rate. All of them had above 170 beats per minute, um, and that's good. That's what a P class intends to be intense, very intense. So we can see that the goalkeeper has significantly lower load than the field players. So the PE teachers need to be careful when they put a student in that position for a long time. We recommend to use an advanced goalkeeper so that there's diminishing influence of that position in the physical demands. We also recommend to try in future studies other kinematical variables and to study the qualitative aspect of the game so we can see how the constraints imposed on the game formats influence the qualitative aspect of the game, the fluidity, the participation rate, and so on. Thank you for the attention given, and if you have any question, just ask.